Finally, the boat is back in the water. The conditions are great for sailing, but I need to test the sail drive, so I'm putting it through its paces. First we motored slowly for quite a bit, checking temperatures, checking for sounds and so on. And now we have increased the throttle a bit and we are motoring a bit faster. So I don't know if we're going to get to sail today, but I've prepped the sails if I feel I've tested all I need to test. So we'll see. The wind is straight from where we are going, so would have to tack anyway, but that's no problem. But I need to check that everything is working. The engine has been out and the sail drive has been apart, and there's been a bit of trouble with the sail drive, so yeah, I think it's great to be able to test it now the first day. Otherwise, no leaks on the boat except from the shower unit on the swim platform. It's leaking into the inside of the compartment, which is the swim platform. So I checked the engine room after we started motoring. That was just after I filled the water tanks, and checked around the water tanks, couldn't see any leaks. And when I checked the engine bay, there was water inside on both sides of the engine, around the engine bed. So yeah, I had to go and investigate a little bit, and it turned out to be the shower. So I need to have a look at that later on. Otherwise, everything is good. It's nice to be back in the water. Yeah, first anchorage. We motored all the way here. We were just about to put up the sails, but I was just going to test the engine full throttle for a bit. And once I increased the throttle a little bit more towards 3000 RPMs, all of a sudden the autopilot started acting up. So the boat, the helm turned about 90 degrees and came back, and it kept doing this. So when I looked at the menu on the autopilot, it said it added 15 degrees to the course, and then it went back to the right course again. So I suspect there's something with the flux gate. So yeah, we just decided just to motor the last bit because we didn't want to sail with the autopilot like that, and there was just a little bit left. So yeah, otherwise we've anchored at a place called Skitnevika. That has a bit of a weird name. That means dirty bay. So or filthy bay perhaps, but it's a nice place, so I'll show you around. So here is a marina. It's called the Little Bergen, and it's really nice quiet evening. Until you get to this bit. That's not very nice. So yeah, my battery is running out, so that's it for today. First anchoring of the season. Just had breakfast, and it is perfect in here. All of these bays here is possible to anchor in, I guess. And over by the mainland, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but that's, oh, this is also island. Over by this island there is a mooring buoy, or perhaps, I think there is two. You can see there is a different sailboat moored up to a dock there. I think that is a public dock. I'm not really sure. And over here there's a big marina. There's a Volvo Penta dealership and some stuff over here. So perhaps we just swing by there when we leave and fill up the water jug. So we are sailing towards Bergen, and we're going to make our tack towards Askøybroen and then Sotrabroen after that. And get on our way home. The winds are obviously a bit gusty around here, so we'll see how much sailing it will be today, because the autopilot is not cooperating. So yeah, that makes sailing a little bit harder, but we'll see. We'll make a decision when enough is enough, but right now it's good sailing. We are full sails up and we are doing 6 knots. So the Askøy Bridge is now behind us. We have been tacking our way up this sound, and we have about a knot of current against us here, so been quite a number of tacks, but right before we reached the bridge we took our last tack, and the winds has been clocking over as we went underneath the bridge and towards now, and it's been working out well. So now it looks like we're gonna make it to the Sotra Bridge in this tack, maybe. So, and then it's gonna be downwind hopefully. I don't know the wind. I don't know this area well enough to know what the winds are gonna do. So, yeah, we'll see. We will handle it well. I've had great assistance from my new autopilot today. It's called my wife, and she's been doing well. so we have actually, she's been helping when I handle the sails and followed my instruction, and we came through. So that's good. I'm gonna cut the camera and focus on reaching the last bridge here, and we will see where we drop the anchor tonight. But yeah, it's gone really well. It's good winds. The boat sails amazingly now that the anti-fouling is brand new and the bottom is slick, so it's really nice. I don't know if I can say it was worth all of the trouble, but it helps. As you probably can see, the autopilot is now working as it should. I haven't done anything to fix it. I tried calibrating it, that didn't work. So we just gave up and sailed manually for a few hours, and now we are in some calm waters with perfect conditions and space. So I just pushed the button again and it came alive. Been working great. So now we have decided on an anchorage, so we are heading there now and going to be there in an hour and a half. So yeah, in a couple of hours it's anchor down and dinner time, so looking forward to that. So we are just closing up on Bergen Airport. We're going to pass that. The planes are coming and going quite frequent, and yeah, it's a lot of boat traffic around, so it's a lot to keep an eye on, but mostly people are really helpful, and that's good. So yes, nothing else to report. Perfect conditions, downwind sailing, 7 meters per second wind, and we are doing 6 knots, so we are doing good. So that's the update. I'll let you know when the anchor is down. So it's the next morning. We have spent the night at anchor. When I got up at I guess 5 or 6 this morning, we were just in a big blob of fog. Couldn't see anything around us, and that's gone away now. We just around 10:30 it started clearing up, and yeah, now it's the wind has stopped blowing and sun is out, and now it's beautiful, so it's time to go sailing. So I'm gonna pick up the anchor now and get going. So this is the last leg home, so we're just gonna cross down towards Bjørnafjorden and head on into where the boat is kept. So it's gonna be a good sail. we have had good winds all the way. The forecast said nearly none, but we have had between 6 and 7 meters per second all the way, sometimes a bit more. So yeah, we were at the point of reefing a couple of times, but we kept the sails up because it seemed to be yeah, a variable strength in the wind depending on the terrain. So no gusts, but a deviation in the strength of the wind. Yeah, flying along, boat is performing well, and it's good to be back on the water. We are closing up on our final turn into Vietnamfjorden, to the area that we are going to and where the boat is kept. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting the boat home.